Corruption to a country's system is like a virus to a computer system. A virus damages the working mechanism of a computer system. Corruption also damages the country's whole working mechanism. Corruption is like a communicable disease whose symptoms can be seen throughout the world. Corruption is the pillar to a country's failure. It has eaten the fabric of our nation. Whether it is in everyday situation, politics, or in business, corruption is when people abuse their positions of power and abandon moral standards and laws for their own personal gain. The damage caused by corruption is enormous. Corruption is lethal. Corruption is a pandemic spreading wide through all sectors. Corruption destroys the legitimacy of the state. The most commonly factors that influence the development of corruption are political and economic environment, professional ethics and legislations, as well as purely ethnological factors such as customs, traditions, and habits. The level of efficiency of public administration determines the extent to which corruption can find fertile soil and sprout. Lack of professional ethics and deficient laws regulating corruption as a criminal offense and the prosecution and sanctioning of it are also an important cause for the emergence and spread of corruption. Corruption, for various reasons, also affects employment. For the job does not go to the most suitable or qualified person, but the one who is ready to pay for it or in any other way return the favor. Corruption is opportunity destroyer. It creates monopoly markets. Corruption leads to loss of funds meant for investment, causing the state to incur debt and raise taxes to bridge the deficit created by loss of funds. It has been concluded that peace in a country is a prerequisite for a successful fight against corruption. But to be truly transformative, efforts to end corruption and achieve sustainable development must have at the core the full participation and involvement at all stages of young people. We need the engagement of young people to achieve these three ways to curb corruption: focus on education, create a culture of integrity, and to demand accountability. It is absolutely essential that greater attention be placed on the need for comprehensive education for the future generation. Closely connected to focus on education is the need to create a culture of integrity that is hardwired in society. For any society to be successful at curbing corruption and sustaining a culture of integrity, there must be mechanisms in place that operate as a check on thinking or behavior. Such monitoring and oversight helps to positively reinforce integrity and professionalism while holding accountable those who choose to violate the positive societal norms. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, let's stand against corruption. Let's use whatever tool in order to bridge corruption. Whether it is paper, whether it is voice, whatever tool you decide to use, let's end corruption. With anti-corruption creative competition, we say no to corruption.